My creator, I no longer recall the days when I was not crumbling down. I feel this pain becoming my identity and have no understanding of anything further. I have spent my life grounded in the coast of Odisha, waiting for an answer. Was this some form of metamorphosis? Was this a lesson? Where do I go next? Or shall I just live what is left of my life with a foot in the past?
You are not to be blamed, my dear Podampeta. You may take it on yourself. I know it seems as though that is solely the answer. I hear you. I hear you.
You are my creator, and I dare not question your plans. But all I live with are the memories of the past. The days I long for have merely vanished. I used to be a home, not just the hollow sense of myself. Perhaps it is merely my pride, and I'm just holding on to my glory days. But help me, my creator. I feel like a puzzle being torn down, for you finished me, and now I'm being clawed apart at your mercy. For what did you birth me, if all I am destined to do is to fall off and disintegrate?
Are you asking me? No one seems to ask me anymore. I seem to have forgotten how to answer. I am so familiar with voices of complaints and accusations of pain that I might have let go of my own responsibilities. My dear Podampeta, what if you were made to fall apart? There is a peculiar beauty in shedding layers of ourselves, perhaps. As we strip ourselves of our existence, we may lose much of ourselves but add so much to the rest. What is life if not impermanence?
If only I were not familiar with impermanence. Every breath Puri lets out somehow calls for more people to care for it. But if Podampeta lets go of the breath it has been holding on to for a decade, it has to be careful as not to shed its remainings. All I wish for is a delicate embrace before I may finally let go and meet you, my creator. You seem to be quiet every time I speak of Puri to you. Is it some form of divine favoritism that you would rather not talk about?
Why would I place the two of you merely kilometers apart if it was ever on my mind to keep choosing the other one over you?
Your words should match your actions. Is it too much of me to ask you that?
You know, for someone who lives with a foot in the past, your present paces itself on a day you have not even seen yet. Do you not feel you should cherish what is in front of you before you think of something that might not even happen?
To cherish is to accept. Do you think I deserve what you did not make me for?
A decade of pain, didn't you say? If I had not made you for it, would you be here to tell your story? Time shall show you your true power, your resilience.
Temples, churches, mosques, they all age. Weathered by centuries of rain, snow and wind, while the cracks mar its surface. The beings celebrate imperfections through stories of your resilience. The chipped corners and eroded edges are etched with the passage of time, a testament to your power. I do not bear your might on my sleeve. People forget I am, in fact, a reflection of you. But is being a reflection enough?
Podampeta, you are here for you are out of love. It is not a purpose you serve apart from what you have been asked to. It is easy to forget for the mere beings to remember they owe you.
Can the people be blamed, my Creator? Those not blinded by greed must only do what they must to survive. They serve a purpose too, to sustain themselves and the ones they take responsibility for. Consider taking full responsibility for one's own actions and creations and what it might just get you.
How much more responsive do you expect me to be at your playful jabs? All look for me in the wrong places and find me where I wish not to be found. Perhaps you human fail to understand the lives beyond theirs. In the scarcely 100 years that each of them live, they exploit my creation as though they are feeding a million more inside their belly. They forget they share their air with so many trees, birds, mammals, without whose contribution they would not have a roof over their head. They contaminate the water as though it is in the home of their own ancestors. They skin every flake of ore as though there aren't any more humans to come.
I used to house 500 families, but now only 2 remain. I cannot blame the ones who have left me at my grave, for they don't wish to see their loved ones lay with me as I take my last breath. I do not wish to rot anymore. I wish to provide for whoever I can, for that was the purpose I wish to live with. My Creator, I am at my knees. I beg of you to hold your child and guide it as to where it shall head next.
Podampeta, you are you, for you are not mine to hold anymore. You are you, for the ones who hold you are not the limbs to have shaped you, but are the ones you feed. How selfless it is your act of love to the ones who are with you as you grid yourself for a premature and unjust demise. You have proven yourself enough. It might just take the world, a few villages abandoned and broken, to realize the consequences of their own actions. Rest.